Get ready. It's time to surround yourself with some of the best attractions Central Florida has to offer. It's time for the Central Florida Sights and Sounds Podcast with your hosts, John and Anne Marie Carigliano.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
Welcome to our family time. Welcome to our brotherly time. We're happy, giving and taking to the friends we're making. There's nothing we won't do. Welcome to our family time. Welcome to our happy time. This is a festival, you know, the best of all. We're here to share it all.
Welcome to Season 3, Episode 7 of the Central Florida Sights and Sounds Podcast, bringing you the sights and sounds of Central Florida's world-class attractions. And I'm your host, John Carigliano, and with me, once again, is the wonderful, incomparable Miss Anne Marie.
Hi.
Well, on this week's show, we are at Universal Studios Florida. We're actually sitting here on the floor in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Diagon Alley, in the, what would you call it?
This is Cart Kit Market.
Cart Kit Market, which is basically the big,
It's like where the glass
ceiling is over here.
Where the hopping pot is and
The bank.
money exchange.
Yep, the money exchange. So on this week's show, and I can actually thank Anne Marie for this, we had been talking about doing this for quite a while, and we actually finally decided to go do it. We actually are here to have you guys listen to, there's one show that is the WADA, the Wizarding
Academy of Dramatic Art.
Thank you. And the other one we're going to be seeing is this.
Celestina Warbeck.
So I can never pronounce it right, so I always leave that to you.
There's things about these shows that I like better than the shows that they do in Hogsmeade, because they do two shows there as well, the Tri-Wizard Pep Rally and the Frog Choir.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you've seen the movies, you know what those two things are. Here in Diagon, the stuff that they have here is more for the nerds who like the books, because Celestina Warbeck is literally one sentence, mentioned a couple of times in the novels, as a singer that Mrs. Weasley likes. And it's not like she's not described. She doesn't have like any kind of backstory, and they created this whole character from just those couple lines in the books. And the stuff that the other stage shows that they do with the puppets are from Tales of Beetle the Bard, which if you've seen the movies, you would have seen
the Three Brothers
show, which they do here. And the one that we're recording is the
Fountain of
Fair Fortune. Which, if you only would know about that one, literally, if you read the small book that came out I was like, I don't even know how many years ago it came out, but
there's no mention of that particular one in the movies at all.
Movie at all, no.
Exactly.
So this stuff is literally for the nerds, which
the literature nerds.
yeah, it's
Yes.
like it's for me. That's what I feel like. It's
Exactly.
literally for me.
So I guess that pretty much covers everything. So if you want to sit back and enjoy the Wizarding Academy of Dramatic Arts and their presentation of
The Fountain of Fair Fortune.
Well, hello there. My fellow thespians seem to have set things up quite nicely. Welcome, gather round. My name is Beckett. I am a graduate of WADA. That would be the esteemed Wizarding Academy of Dramatic Arts. I'm not quite sure where everyone's gone off to. That would be my fellow performers now. Come, introduce yourselves. Virginia, call me Verge. Samuel.
Hello, I'm Sam.
And Darby. Very nice, thank you. Look at this attractive and obviously perceptive crowd. This is the perfect place for us to hone our craft. Let's finish getting ready.
Let's let's. We're ready.
As I was saying, on behalf of WADA, the Wizarding Academy of Dramatic Arts, we present to you the Tales of Beetle the Bard! We are a group of classically trained performers and puppeteers, constantly looking to perfect our artistry.
Certainly don't do it for the money.
Absolutely not. We do not accept payment. This is about art. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wizarding world is filled with tales of courage,
Gallantry.
friendship, hope, and explosions!
I meant love.
And some of the most famous of those tales come from a man who lived over 500 years ago.
His name was Beetle the Bard, and he had one of the most luxuriant beards.
Samuel, I hardly think that they care about his beard.
His luxuriant beard. Truth be told, I would wager a Gringo's vault stacked with galleons that there's not a child raised in the wizarding world today who doesn't know about the tales of Beetle the Bard.
What about the warlord's hairy
The
heart?
wizard in the hopping pot.
Rabbitsy, rabbitsy!
And her cackling stomp! Now you're both quite finished. I would like to continue before my patience runs out.
Will you look at that, Verge?
What's that sound?
It's Beckett's patience running out. Sorry.
Let's do what we came here to do.
What's that? Right.
Theatre. Places.
Well, what story are we telling?
Got it.
Ah,
What story?
the Fountain of Fair Fortune.
Yay, my favorite! What?
My fellow witches and wizards. Everyone ready? We now present to you the Fountain of Fair Fortune. High on a hill, in an enchanted garden, enclosed by tall walls and protected by strong magic, flowed the Fountain of Fair Fortune. Once a year, hundreds of people travel from all over the kingdom to wait outside the garden wall. There, at sunrise, a single unfortunate will be given their chance to fight their way to the fountain by sunset, bathe in its waters, and receive good luck and fair fortune forevermore. On the appointed day, 3 witches met on the outskirts of the crowd and told one another their sorrows as they waited for sunrise. The first, by name Asher, was sick of a malady no healer could cure. The second, by name Altheda, had been robbed of her home, her gold, and her wand by an evil sorcerer. The third, by name Amata, had been deserted in love and thought her heart would never mend. The 3 women agreed that should the chance befall them, they would unite and try to reach the fountain together. The sky was rent with the first ray of sun.
Creepers from the garden beyond snaked through the pressing mass. The creepers twisted themselves around the first witch, Asher. She grasped the wrist of the second witch, Altheda, who seized tight upon the robes of the third witch, Amata. And Amata became caught upon the armor of a dismal-looking knight. The creepers tugged the 3 witches through the wall and the knight after them.
Asher and Altheda were angry with Amata, who had accidentally brought along the knight.
Only one can bathe in the fountain. It will be hard enough to decide which of us it will be without adding another.
Now, Sir Luckless, as the knight was known, observed that these were witches, and having no magic, nor anything to distinguish the non-magical man, he had no hope of beating the 3 women to the fountain. He therefore declared his intention of withdrawing outside the wall again.
Faint heart, draw your sword tonight and help us reach our goal.
So, the 3 witches and the forlorn knight ventured forth into the enchanted garden. where rare herbs, fruits, and flowers grew in abundance. Finally, they reached the foot of the hill on which the fountain stood. There, wrapped around the base of the hill, was a monstrous white worm, bloated and blind. At their approach, it turned a foul face upon them and uttered the following words.
Pay me the proof of your pain.
Try though they might to move past the worm would not let them pass.
And Asher, despairing, began to weep.
The great worm placed its face upon hers and dragged the tears from her cheeks. Satisfied, the worm slithered aside and disappeared from view.
The three witches and the knight began to climb the hill. Halfway up the steep slope, however, they came across words cut into the ground before them.
Pay me the fruit of your labors.
Sir Luckless took out his only coin and placed it upon the grassy hillside, but it rolled away and was lost. The three witches and the knight continued to climb, but though they walked for hours more, they advanced not a step. The summit came no nearer, and still the inscription lay in the earth before them. All were discouraged, except for Alfeda, who walked faster and harder than any of them.
Courage, friends, and do not yield,
She cried, wiping the sweat from her brow. As the drops fell, glittering onto the earth, the inscription blocking their path vanished, and they found that they were able to move upward once more. With the removal of this second obstacle, they hurried toward the summit as fast as they could, until at last they glimpsed the fountain! Glittering like crystal in the bower of flowers and trees. Before they could reach it, however, they came to a stream that ran around the hilltop, barring their way. In the depths of the clear water lay a smooth stone bearing the words,
Pay me the treasure of your past.
Amata was the first to understand. Taking her wand, she drew from her mind all the memories of happy times she had spent with her vanished lover and dropped them into the rushing waters. The stream swept them away, and the three witches and the knight were able to pass at last onto the summit of the hill. The fountain shimmered before them, set amidst herbs and flowers, rarer and more beautiful than any they had yet seen. The sky burned ruby, and it was time to decide which of them would bathe. Before they could make their decision, frail Asher fell to the ground. Exhausted by her struggle to the summit, she was close to death. Alfeda hastened to pick all those herbs she thought most helpful and pour the potion into Asher's mouth. At once, Asher recovered from her sickness and was able to stand.
I am cured. I have no need of the fountain. Let Alfeda bathe.
But Alfeda protested.
If I can cure this disease, I shall earn gold aplenty. Let Amata bathe.
Sir Luckless bowed and gestured Amata toward the fountain, but she shook her head. The stream had washed away all regret for her past lover.
Good sir, you must bathe as a reward for all your chivalry.
So the knight clanked forth in the last rays of the setting sun and bathed in the fountain of their fortune. Astonished that he was chosen one of hundreds and giddy with his incredible luck, as the sun fell below the horizon, Sir Luckless emerged from the waters with the glory of his triumph upon him, and flung himself in his rusted armor at the feet of Amata, who was the kindest and most beautiful woman he had ever beheld. Flushed with success, he begged for her hand and her heart, and Amata, no less delighted, realized that she had found a man worthy of them.
The three witches and the knight set off down the hill together.
And all four led long and happy lives, and none of them ever knew or suspected that the fountain's waters carried no enchantment at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Wizarding Wood is filled with tales of courage,
Gallantry.
Friendship,
hope, and love. serve your theatrical stylings for our next show. We must be off. Until next time. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you for tuning into the Wizarding Wireless Network.
And now, a live performance direct from Diagon Alley, featuring that musical marvel, that delectable diva, the spectacular singing sorceress herself, Celestina Warhead.
World knows I am the one, the only, the witch, who is always on pitch, Celestina Warbeck. And these gorgeous creatures behind them, the banshees. Take it away, girls.
And if you do it right, she'll boil you up some hot summer to keep you warm tonight, to keep you warm tonight. That's right.
home, listening to Wizarding Wireless Network. My dress, it is fabulous! Now, as all you daily prophet readers know, St. Mungo's Hospital for Magical Maladies and Injuries asked me to put my Celestina style on a world-famous Quidditch anthem for charity. Well, Quidditch anthem in Celestina style. How could I refuse? Banshees?
From the marshy paws of Quidditch grew a sports so fine and fair, in which each witch and wizard would take flight through the air. We sit and watch in wonder at each team the players play, and dream our team will reign supreme. Thus we cannot help but say,
we back those lovers, boys, and shut that bubble here. No team can ever best the best of Homemare. You catch that velvet skin, the easiest hobby. Grab the Beatles back in no time, proud to play. Feels too sweet. Oh, coming, ladies. We got those lovers, boys, and shut that bubble here. There's no one leader, no one else up there. Oh, she been bragging, but she been betting on their rules. Right by the rules, and the ladies will leave. You dare to lose. And then you shall Homemare United. Homemare United. Always number one.
always number one.
Every he's got three rows, we divided.
We won't be divided.
Now it's all now some fun. Sweet up, sweet up, sweet up, sweet up,
We got those budgets, boys, and that bubble here. There's no team left that's sidelined in their Quidditch year.
home runs up right for you at the end of the Quidditch year. There's no retreat.
Let's have the heat up,
Except the beat.
come down, peace up. We got those lovers, boys, and come that bubble here.
Brilliant. Do you know what Celestina needs right now? Besides my boa. Let's see here. I need. Oh, my poor heart, where has it gone? To left me for a spell. But I don't mind, 'cause with you I find I'm always feeling well. 2, 3, 4. You draw the heart right out of me. Don't need no room to fly free. I think I now will play to see I'm nothing without you. Your every wish is my command. My fragile heart is in your hand. And now at last I understand the lovely day. Wonderful. There you go. And now, here it is. The moment you've all been waiting for. The time you tracked my top selling album. You stole my portrait, but you can't have my heart. You think you're quite the wizard, got me under your spell. But guess what, the story's on, you know what me so well. You thought you were so clever, but you're a punk. And the way for the things that you took. You stole my golden, my pain, my heart. Purloined my album and flew off like a vampire bat. You claimed that you loved me, so we never part. Then you stole my contract, but you can't have my heart. So you watch the dancers swept me off of my feet. Back here on the ground, that's your lie and cheat. And when you disappeared, first it's me who I blame. But now I see you're wicked as me who must not be made. You stole my golden, the toll from my palm, crystal over my memories. I lost my lot to be instead of one. But don't think that you will keep. Cause you wait, oh that's smart. See you stole my portrait, but you can't have my heart. Don't wanna take it in. Careful, you right. You can hide if that's worth so much to you. But love is priceless. Not forever. Was art. See you stole my portrait, but you can't have, can't have, can't have. Oh, no, no, you stole my golden, but you can't have my Thank you. Oh, you were great, but I was better. Another round of applause for my Banshee. Cannot wait to see you all back here in Diagon Alley very soon. This is Celestina Wobeck signing off. Until next time, lovely.
All right, well, that was interesting. Obviously, I knew I was getting set up already because you're like, oh, stand here. If you didn't have any idea what the heck was going on, I got pulled up on stage and I got to do a little number with Celestina. And so, yeah.
Well, you were literally the only guy.
I was literally the only person in front.
So.
I already knew it. Yeah. Like, I looked around like, oh, okay.
We even got, well, we have video, which will be up on cfsas.com.
Unfortunately.
And he even got a little piece of the boa.
The boa kind of stuck to my hand. And of course, we have one of our favorite guests on our show, Mr. Justin Jolly from Mascot Insider.
Well, hello everyone.
Yes.
I
So
will tell you, I greatly enjoyed the show with John.
I bet you
I
did.
never been more laughing. I think I was on the floor for 2 seconds. People were wondering if I was okay. I was. I knew it. I called it. Everyone. He was going to be selected because, like I said, out of all the guys, pretty much you were
I was
center stage.
Yeah, pretty much. As soon as she made eye contact with me, I was like, "Yep, I know this is happening."
I've literally been trying to get him to get chosen since Diagon Alley opened.
So 2 years, folks, 2 years.
There we go.
So it finally happened. 2 years and... Actually, 2 years and 1 month.
Finally. Last show of the night.
But hopefully you also enjoyed the Fountain of
Fair Fortune.
Fair Fortune, and of course hopefully you enjoyed these. How do you actually pronounce your name?
Celestina Warbeck.
Celestina Warbeck. Hopefully you enjoyed that as well, and my wonderful experience going up on stage and.
It'll be a different perspective than watching it, because I'm sure the audio will be a lot louder, and because they were singing at you, so it'll be like.
It'll be very 3D audio.
Yeah.
I think like once I got up there, it was just
You
like.
love audience participation. That's why I don't know why you were so like.
Well, it's always
to do it.
Well, frankly, everyone in the audience loved you, including me. Everyone was clapping. Everyone was laughing.
Because you were playing
You were
along.
good.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was
you
very
were
good. Thank
better
you.
than
Because
most guests I've seen
sometimes
up
when
there.
people, like, especially if they don't know what's going on, like if they're actually like just a day guest and don't understand what is happening, like they don't play along. Like you were doing the kicking, and you did
course.
like you did like a final like fanfare number, you know, like.
Because folks, again, you don't want to miss this video.
No, you don't. You really don't.
If you're listening to this still, stop what you're doing. Just hit the pause button, of course. You want to continue listening to the podcast, but
Go to
after that,
YouTube.
yeah, go to YouTube. But it can be embedded onto the podcast page you're listening to right now, too,
Oh,
on the
fantastic.
news portion. So
Beautiful.
to make it easier, you should do that.
So I think that'll call for this week's
If
show.
you can't tell, Justin's also our tech guy.
Yeah, he's a big tech guy.
I know
He-
I've never been on the show, but yes, today I am, and I'm
the-
the one that texts everything.
the guy that obviously Justin here has helped us from day one to help set us up our site, our podcast feed, any codes that we have issues with, any YouTube problems that we have. This guy knows everything. I'm surprised he doesn't do this for a living.
Who knows, maybe one day, but yes, it's very great to be on the podcast for a little bit of the day.
Of course.
And introducing myself, so yes.
Yes.
There you go.
We do give you credit when we use stuff that you let us borrow the camera. We do give you credit on that too.
Yes. So, of course, you can email us at podcast@cfsas.com. You can check us out at our site at cfsas.com. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at JohnCFSS. You can follow Anne-Marie on Twitter and Instagram at AnneMarieCFSS. And you can follow our main Twitter account at CentralFLSAS. And actually, if you want to follow what Justin does, you can follow him at Mascot Insider. That's all one word on Twitter. You can also go on mascotinsider.com. We're doing he's doing a Mascot of the Year vote.
Yes.
So if you want to vote for your best Mascot Insider, I think that's covering both NFL, NBA, NHL.
Right now, we just done round one. So round one has been completed, and we are going into the finals. That will hopefully, we haven't announced that just yet, but it's coming very soon. This year we're looking into a very cool prize for the mascots this year too, but we haven't announced that just yet either. So yeah, a lot of cool stuff coming also for us too, even theme park related too. So.
Yes. So obviously go there if you're so inclined and you actually do like some of the mascots that represent your teams and you want to vote for them. Go make your voice heard.
Go Cocky, University of South Carolina.
Unfortunately, note, if Cocky ever listens to this, he didn't make it this year. We apologize. Sorry to the school.
The dark times have returned.
He won Capital One Mascot of the Year.
Which is no longer in existence either.
You can also like us on our Facebook page, and you can also head to our YouTube channel where you can watch that wonderful trailer that we did.
6 hours. It's good.
Yes.
It's great.
Yes, it is
6
really.
hours for 1 day.
6 hours for 80 seconds of video.
And then you could also watch the wonderful Anne-Marie shot video on her iPhone of John and the Celestina Warbeck.
Oh, jeez. So, anyway, I don't know what we're going to be doing for next week's show. Stuff. We're going to be doing stuff. So, until next week, say goodbye, Justin.
Have a great rest of your week, everyone. And have a good night.
Okay. Apparently he doesn't listen to the show. No. Say goodbye, Anne-Marie.
Goodbye, Anne-Marie.
And for myself here at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter and Diagon Alley, so long and have a magical week, everybody.
You can edit that out then. You know, I don't have time to always listen to the show. I don't know what the extra is.
That's okay, and you're right. I'm gonna leave this little fun up too as well.
I'm gonna hide that in here.
Have a great one, everybody.
Ohana means family. Family means nobody
Gets left behind.
or forgotten.